Hey Bar 3, I'm Stacy, and these are my favorite back body focus moves that you can do in just 5 minutes. Parallel glute bridge. Come all the way down onto your back. Bring your feet in parallel, push through your heels, lift your hips, move large range. Drop down for 2, and lift for 2. Your feet are in parallel, like the number 11. Your knees are tracking out towards your center toes, and your hips are lifting off the mat about 4 to 6 inches. The backs of your shoulders are heavy, your shoulders and your head all heavy to the mat. Bring your awareness to your glutes. We're gonna heat up the glutes efficiently. Know that these muscles really matter. When your glutes are strong, they help to keep your pelvis in proper alignment. Strong glutes also help to support your low back, and they help to alleviate tension in your knees. Really, really important muscles, and they're the biggest ones in your body. Sometimes they take a little bit of effort and energy to get them to turn on. Know that you can always reach your fingers back behind you, tactile touch, telling your glutes to turn on, telling your body where you want the focus to live. Take a couple more right here. Push into your heels, feel your glutes. Reach your knees out towards your center toes. Feel your quads as you lengthen. You have 2 more. And then we're gonna turn into a diamond. Last one. Bring your hips all the way down to the mat. Roll onto your hip facing me. Bring your head into your bicep. Lift your heels away from the floor, and then lift your knee up towards the sky. Feel your side seat kick on. Little lifts right here. Just lift it up an inch. Up an inch, up an inch. Good. Right away, if you have any tension, try to let it ease away. Maybe that means taking your gaze away from the screen, letting your upper body live heavy on the mat. Your upper body is anchored while your heels are lifted. But know that if this doesn't feel good, you could always counter that by coming up onto your forearm. Just make sure that you bring your heels down to the mat. The dominant burn right now lives in your side seat, your glute min, your glute med, your abductor. Again, muscles that support the health of your knees. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're switching sides. Push yourself up. Don't overthink it. Just swing around to the opposite hip. Bring your head all the way down into your bicep. Kiss your heels together, lift your knee up towards the sky, and then same little thing right here, little lift, little lift. Right away, you might notice that the second side feels different. That's okay. Settle into your body, notice the differences, and then see how you can get just as deeply connected on this side. Maybe, again, it's tactile touch. Maybe it's finding that counterbalance by bringing your forearm to the mat and your heels down to the floor. Good. Strong abductors supporting your knees, strong hips supporting your low back. Good. Breathe. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose, bringing awareness to your breath, focus to your breath, letting that be your barometer, your metric right now. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Let all this good heat live in your lower half. You just have 8. And then we're headed onto our backs one more time in 4, 3, 2, wide glute bridge. Turn all the way onto your back. This time, step your feet a little wider than your hips. Push through your heels to lift your hips. Lower down and lift. Awareness still in your outer hips, your outer thighs with your feet wide. Toes turned out to about 11 and 1 on an imaginary clock, or so that your knees track out towards your center toes. Seat is only lifting slightly off of the mat. Think about length in your quad and your hip flexor, which is in turn gonna shorten the back line of your body, countering all the sitting that we do in our day-to-day lives. Last 2 right here. And then we'll finish in small range the next time you lift your hips. Little taps, just up and up, just push. Final 30 seconds to bring some sizzle and burn into your glutes. Do you notice imbalances in your hips? Can you feel one hip trying to lift higher than the other? Maybe one knee buckling in. Push down all 4 corners of your feet. Breathe and lengthen the top of your thighs. For 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, come all the way down onto the mat. Rock and roll up towards me. Take one big inhale of breath. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart space. Nice work.